Hey guys, what's up? So tonight we will be reading a book brought to us by our friends over at the Briar Patch Books in Bangor. We have Shmelf, the Hanukkah elf. So we're celebrating a bit of Hanukkah for all of you joining us this evening. This is an adorable book. I love the animation in this. It's so cute. So we will wait just a couple more minutes until we hit the 8 o'clock hour, and then we will get started. I hope you enjoy our lovely crackling fire in the background. Don't you feel warm and cozy? And remember, when you join the room, please say hello so I know who is with us tonight. Just a couple more minutes until we begin. Hi, Shireen. Oh, thank you. It's has a lot of Disney ornaments on it. If you can't tell. Lots and lots. At some point, I had planned to do a video showing all the ornaments on it. I still need to do that. I have yet to do that, but I probably should. There are a lot. Hi, Tim. Welcome, sir. Thank you guys for joining. It's 8 o'clock, so we're going to get started. Because this is a season of celebrations, I wanted to make sure that we are not just reading our Christmas stories, but also celebrating other holidays, which are celebrated this month as well, including Hanukkah, which tonight I believe is the last night of Hanukkah. And so I wanted to dedicate tonight's book to our friends who celebrate Hanukkah by reading Shmelf, the Hanukkah Elf. I came across this the other day when I was at Briar Patch Books down in Bangor. Again, they are one of our sponsors, and they have some amazing amazing books down there. So make sure to check them out online, briarpatchbooks.com. And I saw this on one of their shelves, on one of their shelves, the Briar Patch elves. So it's actually tomorrow is the last day of Hanukkah. So we're just on the cusp. And I saw this and I thought to myself, you know what, this would be a wonderful opportunity to share a story about Hanukkah. So I'm going to jump right in and start reading. I hope you enjoy it. I've never read this yet, so we're gonna do this together, you and I. All right, Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf by Greg Wolfe, illustrated by Howard McWilliam. And I really do love the pictures in this. It's so cute. There's so many pictures to share. Shmelf the Hanukkah Elf. Even the dedication page is adorable. For Julie and Connor, I love the holidays, but I love the two of you more. For Rebecca and our two little elves. It's not me that he's talking about. Rufus and Miles. But look how cute the pictures are. So cute. Up at the North Pole, covered in snow, you'll find Santa's workshop, as most of you know. But no one can do all that work by themselves, so helping him out is his army of elves. The most unsung elves are those who assist are the elves in charge of checking the lists. They all work so hard, down to the last elf, and the newest of them was a fellow named Shmelf. I bet that's a tough job, checking all the lists and checking them not only twice, but 3, 4, 5 times, because, checks and balances. It's a big job. Shmelf didn't spend time playing merry elf games, but sat at his cubicle, staring at names. His job was to check through Santa's list twice to see whether kids had been naughty or nice. Shmelf loved what he did, but as Christmas drew near, he looked at his list and he cried out, "Oh dear!" He'd found many children who had been quite good, but would not receive presents, though it seemed that they should. His cubicle. I love that he's got like little reindeer paintings, little pictures up there. He ran like a flash to see the head elf, who smiled and said, Now, calm yourself, Shmelf. Of course you don't know since you're still quite newish, but the kids on this list are actually Jewish. They don't celebrate Christmas, but that's fine, you see. They celebrate Hanukkah, their own jubilee. It won't be dear Santa who brings them the gifts, but their mommies and daddies. Do you get my drift? Shmelf returned to his desk. His mind was quite shaken. Kids with no Christmas? He must be mistaken. So later that night, careful not to be missed, he snuck off to visit a house on his list. Poor Shmelf. He doesn't understand. Shmelf peered in and wondered, could this be right? There wasn't a tree or a stocking in sight. Instead, he saw menorahs with candles so thin, and children were giving their dreidels a spin. There was gelt, chocolate coins wrapped up in foil, and latkes frying in pans filled with oil. Then Shmelf saw there were presents, one for each night. His elfish eyes gleamed as he squealed with delight. Oh, latkes. Boy, I do love myself some latkes. One of my favorite Hanukkah songs is actually about latkes. Shmelf listened as Mom told the Hanukkah story of Maccabees' battle for Israel's glory. And though the brave soldiers won their great fight, their temple had oil for just one more night. But once they'd set the oil ablaze, a miracle happened. It lasted 8 days. Hey, now I get it, Shmelf said with a grin. Hanukkah's awesome. I'm totally in. He raced back north and went straight to the boss, the big man himself, good old Santa Claus. Shmelf explained his discovery, this holiday grand, and when he was done, Santa held up his hand. Good Shmelf, chuckled Santa. It fills me with joy to see how you care for Jewish girls and boys. It shows me that you are much more than a clerk, and so I will task you with this special work. Hanukkah is a time for family and song. For joy and tradition, it's where you belong. I've decided at Hanukkah you'll travel the world, bringing magic and joy to each boy and girl. Santa gave Shmelf clothes of white and of blue, the colors of Hanukkah that much Shmelf knew. And a sleigh that could soar straight through the air with a Jewish reindeer, the name of Asher. That's a really cool sleigh. That's very aerodynamic. Now, you good Jewish kids, for 8 nights each December, Shmelf will come visit, sometimes in November. He'll make sure your latkes are crispy and thin, your menorahs burn brighter, and your dreidels win. If there's one special gift that you'd like this year, tell Shmelf. He'll whisper in Mom or Dad's ear. He'll do what he can to nudge them away in hopes that the present brings cheers of hooray! To reward Shmelf and Asher for all their goodwill, you can leave out some gelt and some nice kosher dill. What a magical Hanukkah, you'll think to yourself. apparently, Asher really likes dill pickles. I love that face. See you next year, Shmelf the Hanukkah elf. How cute was that? That was adorable. I love that there's an elf for Hanukkah now. Oh, sing the latke song? I don't remember it. You leave them pickles. You leave them pickles, and you leave them gelt. Gelt, I think that's how it's pronounced. Apologize if I'm saying that wrong. And you leave them, that's the coins, the chocolate coins. And I guess Asher, the reindeer, the Hanukkah reindeer, enjoys a good dill pickle, because who doesn't enjoy a good kosher dill pickle except my husband, who just raised his hand on the other side of the screen because he doesn't like dill pickles. So yes, that's Shmelf the Hanukkah elf. I wish that I could remember the Hanukkah song, the latke song that I used to know. I know it was something about how could they not guess that it was the latkes? But I don't really remember it. I posted it for Hanukkah, the first night of Hanukkah. I posted it on my Facebook page. But it is one of my favorites. And I see that Mr. Sinrod, who's actually the one who introduced me to that song and to Hanukkah, just joined. So I hope that I did your family proud, Kim, because that was Shmelf the Hanukkah elf. Just for all of you folks who are right in the midst of celebrating Hanukkah. So happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. We have a bunch of books for this month. I was able to go and visit our friends over at Briar Patch Books on Center Street down in Bangor and picked up some really great books. So next week, I think next week we'll probably do Polar Express, I think was the next one on my list. And then we also have The Grinch. And there's another really cute one that I can't think what it was off the top of my head. But I guess it'll be a surprise for all of us then. So thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I will see you next Sunday at 8 o'clock for our warm and cozy Storytime Sunday. Until then, keep on dreaming. I don't know where that came from. I just thought it was a good way to sign off. Bye, guys. See you soon.